No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Welcome to Hughes Moose Gaming here, back to another college football stream. Gonna probably play one or two games today. As far as this stream right here, and then maybe give you one later. Depends how I feel, honestly. But we're here. We're here to try to win football games. We're gonna do what we can to try to win football games.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Come on, defense.
A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
This offense may want to take note of where this guy is lining up because he's got 2 sacks now in the first 2 plays of the game. He's wrecking this thing before it's even getting underway.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster
really?
That would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
I would like nothing more than the sack this got.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And
that works too. Let's go.
Turnover on down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Alvin coming!
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts
Extra point.
such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end. Last time, David sort of curbed some. And now
intercepted!
Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Wolverines. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Michigan 14, Utah State 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is
so far,
a
got to
bit
keep
of
this
an
up.
understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play.
Damn, we didn't actually get there. That sucks.
This defense.
Well, the execution
That really sucks.
How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an
Come on,
absolute
boys.
bullet on that completion.
Do it.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires to the wideout.
Let's go.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Not a lot of room.
Catching that like stray cats. Let's go.
The most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Offense getting set for first down.
You know what? Gonna keep playing that defense. I'm gonna keep running the ball. Very simple. Oh, didn't expect him to catch me there, but that happens.
Yeah, and the running back didn't
Okay.
get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After picking
This
up
looks like it's gonna be the first
second
pass
and 8.
attempt of the game. Come on, Cam.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Such a nice job by...
Come on, Kelly. Let me kick the point after at least. Like, please. That was some good football. Damn. We really equaled our highest point tally in 5 games. Almost. If you'd let me kick the extra point, we would have. That blows. Yeah, if anybody is watching this right now, how's everybody's day so far? What everybody's got going on for the weekend? What's y'all's days looking like? Any good plans? Any good lunch? Work treating you good? Hit me with it. That makes you angry, gotta go play.
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Why, man? Why is it always him?
The offense set for a first down play.
Yeah, I don't even care if we get the first play here. We're on the ball. Forgot that we weren't in a private party.
It's Jordan. At the 35, he's loose. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
You know what?
Those who stay
Yeah, let's keep doing it.
champions, so said Bo Schembechler.
They can't stop it. We keep doing it.
Churn out first downs.
Give Cam some time to get some offense underneath him as we get blown up in the backfield.
Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are.
Okay, let's keep this going.
And if you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success too.
Scanning the field, it's rising. He puts a
Long ball!
down the sideline.
Damn it!
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Struggling!
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Wolverines are on the move. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I trust it. I trust the coaching staff.
Right. First drive.
So far, we're looking good. Gotta keep my decisions.
The formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust
No! He undercut it. He undercut it. He undercut it.
Trying to take it back.
He undercut it.
He's inside the 40. Past the 20.
Well, you did have a good drive for going to that prior to that. And now you let an actor get an interception off you for a touchdown. Fuck.
Linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Cephas.
See how fucking bad that was just now? I didn't even know where I was going.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders.
Not the worst play in the world. Hopefully we could set up what we had earlier with the bomb and scribbling. But
on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Back to throw. It's Rising. Works the middle of the field. Brought down at the
good pressure was there. I had a hope Wright got to the spot in time. He barely did.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the
risky
field.
throw, especially when you just threw an interception.
You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
I guess I'll go fuck myself. I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
I'm glad to see that that is a contention that we are riding at home about.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
I guess I'll also go fuck myself. Even more so.
That's why it's so important.
How do I do?
Win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that.
Because those last 3 passes from Cam Robinson were fucking horrible. And then I shanked it. Of course I'd shank a punt.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Here's the handoff. And the Bulldogs have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. Think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same.
Finally, we had sacked Patrick Mahomes. I can't remember the last time we sacked Patrick Mahomes.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Michigan 0.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break.
I'm probably going to get burned by doing this, but
Looking to
we can't
pass.
have him
It's
comfortable.
Mahomes. Feeling some heat. And here comes the
Let's
pressure,
go.
and there he goes down again.
Now,
Just was better.
3rd and 30, we can't play that risk, so
Does a great job beating the
let's
offensive line
hope
to get to
we get the ball back.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to
Fuck.
run fly down the middle. He's
Are you
got it
shitting
downfield
me?
for a huge gain. And
Cover
they are
6, how does he
pushing the
break
ball
open
down
like
the
that?
field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Dogs are rolling down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Ibuka.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but the
I knew it was going to be a receiver on that side. I just guessed the wrong one.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Going up top on 1st down.
You've got to be shitting me.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check
Fuck
out the
him,
laundry
dude.
on the field.
But yet every time I get literally speared and shit, no one calls me. That's cool.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
3rd and 30. We give up
And
that
the
huge
extra
bomb.
point pushes the
3rd
lead
and
to
30.
14. They put together an 81-yard
How the
drive.
late?
And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Why are we letting these guys run through?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Like, am I the only one that's nuts? Like 3rd and 30. You sack him the first 2 plays. Then you do coverage. That way, in theory, they don't get the first down. Or if they do get yards, you can help freaking minimize the chances of a 4th down attempt to go for it and they actually get it.
Move it through the
Nope.
air.
You want to stick it. And I'm so pissed that I just did that.
Looking for more room. And with the
We'll take the loss on that one.
all the way back. Touchdown.
But I will be making quarterback change. Making a QB change real quick. So, the reason why we quit that game there, because we need the offensive life here, and I need to figure out why the hell that keeps happening when we run cover 6 or anything in 5 wide receiver sets. So, I need to go look at this real quick. First off, Cam Rising, you've had your moments, but it's not enough to still be our quarterback. So we have this BB4, we got 9/3 and 99, but it. Okay. So, I guess they're better overall, but they have speed, but we need to do something to actually make sure we get them back. Because they keep blowing by, especially on coverage. You don't really know what to do with those looks. Yeah, and if I put him in man coverage against the 2, he'd get toasted even more, so I don't think I can do that. The only thing I can realistically do is maybe... I mean, maybe. Walk the safeties around? Dude, we need to see this. So, man, going to... Oh, I don't want to do this to Teo, but... Oh, I don't want to do this to Teo. Teo, you literally got us a playoff berth, but I'm sorry. I need to figure out what the hell we're doing back end here. Alright, so 93, 683. Oh, that play recognition is fucking terrible. Oh dear God. Okay, maybe we try that. We know this is an impending hole. I do know I need a left outside linebacker. It's hard to get a left outside linebacker. Can't do anything offensive line related to that hole. Okay, let's hope we can actually go in there now. I don't think we can do anything else realistically speaking, but I am going to go look, see if we can get a defensive playbook that isn't freaking Notre Dame. Oh, I guess I won't be getting a new playbook. That's fantastic to know. Could I at least get a left outside linebacker somehow? That'd be great. Not in my price range, not in my price range. Yeah, that sucks ass. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just checking my calendar. Wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything important that I had to do today. It was kind of a light day. We're going to go back in that head-to-head real quick. Losses until elimination. Playoff berth that we are not getting, that wins to get there. 4. Alright. Let's not do that. And I'm guessing that's the same thing for this, which is unfortunately the case, I think. So, We've won 4 games. I just need to check the division. If you get 5, what's the rewards? Okay, so we need 2 more wins if possible, which we're probably not going to get. But, gotta try. But I'll try this since I haven't been in here in a while. Get ready! Are you ready for some football?
Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway.
Wet pancake. That better be wet by syrup.
He'll bring it out. It's Cephas.
That better be.
That
Otherwise,
kid
you
did
might be an
not
uncultured
pay off as they
swine.
Bring him down at the 12-yard line. First down here for the
Let's see what we got here. Oh, A-gap could be open here if they seal.
They'll put the tight end in motion. The give
A-gap's
to
up.
out to the 15.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Why do I got a feeling?
Dropping back, it's Card.
This is a horrible idea. Because it almost was.
To get
Okay.
that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an
Not do
offensive
anything
player or
stupid,
receiver,
please.
that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
I know I'm a gunslinger by nature, but
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his tight end.
no! Why do you run back?
This offense has a little
Oh,
room
thank
and a
God.
fresh set of downs at the 23. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your
We're gonna run what my ex thought I was, but not the guy, just the option.
It's Jordan.
Got the
And he'll
first down
move
out of
his
it.
way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And
I'm
I don't
only
care
kidding.
about
If you're
it.
watching this, you gotta laugh at
20,
yourself.
30,
Trying to laugh at the situation.
I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
He was
Golly!
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And
we... Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Why do my guys hate my quarterback? Is this what's happening? Is this, yeah, we completely hate quarterback. We don't need him.
So quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the score.
Okay. Oh!
Oh, he can't
Yeah, we gotta
hang
punt
on.
that.
Almost had the interception, and this guy
He's
makes
cold.
so many big
That was
plays.
not our
Couldn't
best
come
first
up
drive.
with that one. It'll be 4th down. And the Wolverines
Shanked
line
it.
up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly
I
what
was
you
trying
want
to pin
out
him
of
at like the
punt
8 or
unit.
something, but I thought that he was gonna fair catch that thing. We're actually fortunate he didn't. Oh, good lord.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He makes the connection. Shows him the stiff arm.
Well,
And
he
goes
completely
out of
caught my
bounds
ass.
after a nice
That was a
pickup
perfect
on
play
that
call to a
one.
blitz.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and you never complain.
And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They'll run it from the gun.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Missouri wants to go fast.
Oh, shit. He's got you. Oh, okay. I'm probably...
Looking for space. It's Jordan.
The moment he used Jalen Milroe, like, on the ground, it's kind of over for me, I think. So, got to try to contain him. That way we can probably keep him in the pocket. I know he's got platinum extender, so that's not good for us.
This is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He uncorks one deep. Inside the 25. Touchdown,
Okay.
Tigers. Once he got loose, it was all over.
Well, the quarterback does
Well,
a great job
that
with his
sucked.
decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the
I
rest.
can't fucking do anything right.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That is what the football gods are telling me.
Fair catch called for and made.
You shall not pass. You cannot do shit right, even if your name was right.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Missouri 7, Michigan 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
I love this guy
Trust
because he
it,
brings
but
a
it might be the only way right now.
offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Bruce, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback.
I don't think that's going to work, but let's try it.
To be dynamic, but Michigan doesn't really
Oh, yeah,
have
forgot
those
Timo
guys
Werner.
most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Why are they recommending these slants?
And now on second down for this offense. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. And the ball.
The fuck? Scribbling, dude. Really? He put it where you needed it to be. Really?
What a nice catch by the
Really?
defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver.
That one's not on the quarterback, I'll say that.
Finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
You got the body position on him, and you're 99. So how does he just get there like that? To the point where he can just fully make a play like that, rather than at worst being a freaking pass deflection or a swat.
He'll try it again. That one could really put this
That's
drive
crazy.
into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Looking deep.
What the actual fuck?
Inside the 15-yard line.
So he fixes to where it's not wide receivers, it's backup tight ends torching us like this now?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense.
I am just in fucking awe.
You use them all over the place, and when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be it.
And we can't even get checked out.
Good
to know that.
down. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance
Honestly,
to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to
yeah, let's try this and see what happens.
Players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the
Hospital
half,
ball,
down a couple of
yeah.
scores, it starts to-
Was I hoping you would catch it after the fucked up of last time? Also, yeah.
Pressure off.
Was that realistic of him to catch that? No.
Energize this squad going into halftime.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And there's not a defensive coordinator in America that on 3rd and 10 is not thinking about pass. You bring in your pass packages, rush the passer. How about this offense? Run the football right at you for the big gain, pick up the first down, catching this defense off guard.
And they can't make the connection going for a big
First
play
off,
on first
Brown.
down.
I appreciate the effort, but I hope you would have caught the secondly. Zay Jones, it was literally there for you to catch.
Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half.
God almighty.
They continue to dial up these big
I don't even know what to
plays.
say. Now we got a whole brick squad come
You
through
wanna
for
keep
us.
testing this second.
2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's Card. Got his man in the middle. They
Okay,
make the
we'll
stop
take that.
right there. Good pickup.
So I don't want to have to use my timeout if I don't have
So an
to.
example of a
Yeah.
tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Oh, picked off.
And,
He'll try to take it back. And a big return
golly,
here as they
damn.
finally get down inside the 20.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Looking to throw. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two.
Honestly, what the hell do we gotta lose?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan.
What the actual fuck? That was not the play call.
4 on the carry. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's picked off for the third time today. Going the other way, and he's got... No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And a big return after the INT.
Yeah, we're getting our ass kicked.
The offense for this possession.
Ain't no doubt about it.
And the Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Dumb turnovers by me, and you've been letting up bombs to the backup tight end. Alright, so you see this 5 wide receiver set. It's telling me go cover 6, which is you have the 5 defensive backs, plus you have a coverage linebacker back there. 88's going to torch me again.
Time to take a shot.
See?
And this will be caught at the 30.
I just wanted to show y'all.
Running toward the tape.
I just wanted to show y'all.
Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense. And
okay, that's just being a dick.
That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah.
And he is defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
I trust my coach, I guess.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants.
Black 14! Black 14!
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play, you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick 6 if you're on offense.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for a crease. It's Jordan. The Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dialed
Like, we're
up
just
the run
finding
play.
to get stuff done
Just
here.
enough
It's
to
just
keep the
like,
drive alive.
42 Spiders!
It's just
Looking to
stagnation.
throw, it's
That's all we're
Carr.
doing.
Spits it out to the back. That
You're
one came in
joking.
hot, and it's incomplete.
You're joking.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick handoff. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
If I don't get points out of this drive, I know I'm not going to win this game in all likelihood.
Really need to pick up this conversion and
If I
avoid
don't
having to
get
settle
points.
for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up
No.
top. To the end zone, and it's
Yep.
picked off.
Yep. Yep.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous
And we
field
couldn't even
position.
show a simple
Well, that's the second
one-on-one
pick
post
in
route
as
where
many
we
series
have our
now
tight
for
end
this
90
quarterback
speed
McDaniel.
breaking in.
I love
Man,
the
I'm
defense
struggling
right
today.
now, the way they're reading and reacting to
Not gonna
all
lie,
these
my mind's on
route
other
concepts.
things,
I mean,
but
they are
I should be
all
playing
over
better,
these
no doubt
guys
about
on the
it.
back end.
All over the field, making play.
Unloads it downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. Off
Yeah.
to the races to the right.
Apparently we need to figure that out too. So,
And the pummeling
yeah.
has started.
unfucking believable. We're just getting forced. And it's just frustrating. Trying to do the best you can. I know we're going to lose, but it's like, I feel like you make decent reads half the time, and then there's times that you make decent reads, and then all of a sudden you make one bad read, then another bad read, then another bad read. It's compounds. Especially on the degrees of the bad reads you are. If you see a guy on a cross route, you think that you can use his speed to go horizontally instead of falling later. And all of a sudden, it's picked off or it's deflected. You don't see the guy creeping in, or you think that you can fit the ball before the guy gets there, and you don't. Kind of a frustrating thing.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
Yeah, I know my quarterback's
Boy, they
sold.
missed an opportunity
We
last
just
time
saw what
throwing
happened
that
there.
pick in the red zone,
So
Dave.
yeah, you would be
You
sold.
got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board.
So,
But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got
think
way
it's
too
more of a
overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out
results
here,
orientation
trust your reads,
based.
trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
We're not getting the results or the orientation of the moving right now. We had a wide receiver open, he couldn't get the ball. So we had to take the sack there, we're probably going to throw another interception.
Success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell.
I would have put
defense was
Cannon,
not
but down
buying it,
36
got
nothing. We're
back to
trying
the
to
field, got the
see
big play.
the
Make up the game
nitty
plan,
gritty
not a lot on the play sheet for
of
this.
Hudson
3rd
Card
and
here.
long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And his
And that's good
fifth
coordinated play.
interception of the
So,
game, a
yeah,
miracle they
I guess we're
haven't
going to take
pulled
this
it yet.
loss.
And he's brought down.
Congratulations to this guy. That stinks. That stinks, man, honestly. Oh, okay. You want to grab that? So, what was the... Okay. Oh, that's the... I can't wait for Taj Boyd. That's all I'm going to say. We'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy your day, everybody. We'll be back later.